Hey everyone, my name's Allie. I wanted to take the time to come on here. I haven't done this before. This is brand new to me, and I wanted to kind of share my story. I figured if I shared this with everybody else and just put it out there, that it would help me stick to it and hopefully see results and maybe help somebody else out there that's going through the same thing. So I have dealt with digestive problems for quite a long time. Where I can visualize it starting was just after high school, but I can't pinpoint an exact time. It felt pretty sudden, and I know that when I was a baby I was allergic to milk. My mom had to put me on some special stuff when I was young. I never really remembered having any problems being young, and then right after high school it just hit me so hard, and I couldn't figure it out. I didn't know what it was, what I was eating. I would have excruciating pain like underneath my sternum, where I would just have to lay in the fetal position and nothing would help. I would just have to wait for it to go away. Since before I can remember, I've dealt with bloating and gassiness and just digestive discomfort, and it's been absolutely awful. And like going on new dates and not knowing the person and like sitting there trying to be comfortable is so hard and embarrassing. Not too long ago, it was my youngest daughter's birthday, and I had made cucumbers with like a cream cheese kind of dressing on top, and then put a cherry tomato on top. Thought that I was doing good. I had cucumbers, I had healthy foods, and the next day it seriously looked like I was pregnant. I showed Colby my stomach. I was totally distended, hard as a rock, totally uncomfortable. It lasted a good like 2.5 days. And this happens frequently. It's happened so many times, and it's embarrassing, especially when I'm trying to like feel nice and beautiful in my skin, and I'm wearing cute outfits that are a little bit tighter, trying to suck it in, and it's totally distended, and I'm like so uncomfortable. That's one reason why I don't like going out anymore. And like I like staying home, is because I don't know if I'm gonna feel that way, which 99% of the time that's what happens. I went and did a couple colonoscopies to see if something was going on in my digestive tract. Did an ultrasound to see if my gallbladder was having problems, and all that I really found out was I had a minor spastic gallbladder. My intestines, they didn't find anything in there, but they said that they were more tortuous. I think that's the word that they used, which means that they curve a little bit more. And I just felt super defeated. Like my doctor told me to take digestive enzymes, and I just couldn't figure it out. Couldn't find something to help me. And the only time that I felt great was when I was pregnant. I never had problems. I never felt bloated, which is weird because you're pregnant. I don't think that you realize or recognize that you would be bloated, but my body loved it. I loved being pregnant for the fact that I didn't have any digestive problems. I was diagnosed with IBS, but not like the diarrhea side. I get constipated very easily. But I do feel like a lot of people exhibit forms of IBS. So having said that and being diagnosed with it, I don't think it's a tell-all. I did this challenge with Farrah Pliley with 1% Fitness, and I've known for many years that I've had digestive problems. I've done competitions. I've never been able to get as lean as I want to because it comes down to the bottom line, and I just could not get there, and I couldn't figure out why. And I'm like, you know what? It's probably my intestines. I'm eating food that I'm not even getting the full nutrients out of. I can't digest it. And so I just, with everything, feeling defeated. So I did this competition with Farrah. I had all intentions to do a great job. My digestion would not cooperate, and I know it was something that I was eating. And it really never came to my attention to do allergy testing, mostly because with doctors I felt so defeated that they were just gonna tell me that nothing's wrong, which is what I've had my entire life. So I went and did some allergy testing just recently and found out that I'm allergic to pretty much everything that I've eaten. So the panel that they did on me, she said that the the one that I'm most allergic to are the foods that people don't usually consume every day. But surprisingly, those are foods that I consume every day. Berries, ginger, garlic, milk. Well, I wasn't drinking milk. I was drinking almond milk, but I'm allergic to almonds. Turkey, cucumbers, celery, and the list goes on. The list that I'm allergic to is just crazy. Farah and I have a mutual friend, and I remember Farah telling me that she was going to school to do with digestion, and I had talked to this lady's husband at the gym, and he was also telling me that his wife was going to school to help people with digestive issues because she's dealt with the exact same thing throughout her entire life. And thankfully, this lady graduated in December with her master's degree. And so I reached out to her and I'm like, I'm ready, I'm done. I throw in the towel. There's nothing else I can do. I'm at the biggest I have ever been in my entire life, other than being pregnant. I feel awful. I can't lose weight. I can't sleep well. I have brain fog. I can't remember things. I'm always tired. What is wrong with me? Like, I thought it may have been some of the medications that I was on, and I just hit rock bottom. And so I met with her and she told me that it's doable. Like, she's seen it before, we can fix this. And so she put me on an elimination diet, which is eliminating all the major allergens plus everything that I'm allergic to, which makes this diet really hard because I can't have peanut butter, I can't have almond butter, I can't have turkey, I can't have black pepper, I can't have garlic or onions. Been a challenge. And before I started, so my husband and I, we went to Texas shortly after I had talked to her about it. So I didn't want to start the diet until after I got back from Texas. I'm on day 3 of the elimination diet and I do feel good. It's time will tell. I have 3 or 4 weeks to be on this diet and then we'll slowly introduce foods back in. But I'm scared. Like, I'm scared to put in all this work and for it to not work. I'm scared that I'm gonna have to live the rest of my life this way, which shouldn't be terrifying, but it is. I mean, I'm severely addicted to sugar. I love cookies so much, and to not be able to enjoy life and to eat the things that you love to eat because they're going to cause you problems is awful. Like, to not be able to lose weight and to eat healthy and exercise but never see results, it's terrifying. Like, I've been struggling with it for a while now. And I can see why people get scared. Like, I've been in nutrition and I've been in numerous fitness competitions. I've been terribly skinny. I've been 200 pounds when I was pregnant. I've seen it all. I felt it all. But this one's different. There's nothing I can do other than try and figure out what foods are contributing to this, and hopefully when my intestines heal and my gut heals, that things will go back to normal, and time will tell. So I wanted to get on here because I'm sure I've talked with a couple people who have had problems. I'm hoping that my story and my journey might be able to help somebody out there. So I'm going to keep everybody updated with on how things are going. Like I said, today is day 3 of the elimination diet. Breakfast is hard. I ate oats today. Oats weren't very friendly to me when I was competing, so I had some oats with some macadamia butter today. I've juiced. I bought a juicer. I'm gonna get some pea protein so that I can have at least a smoothie in the mornings, because mornings are hard. I typically usually eat like eggs and bacon, but I can't do that now. The other meals are easy. Snacks are hard. All I want is chocolate. All I want is cookies. The last 2 days, I've only wanted to eat. That's all I can think about. Trying to curb that sugar craving is really hard. So I'm struggling, but I have faith. I'm gonna put that out there. Farah and I have a podcast called the Finesology podcast, and we always put our affirmations out there after the end of each episode. And I'm gonna continually affirm that this is going to work. I'm scared, and it's gonna make me tear up. I'm scared because I've been dealing with this for so long that I'm just ready for it to be over with. I'm ready to feel good. I'm ready to have the body that I want and to feel good in my skin. And Like, I love myself, but this part is so hard because I feel like I can't control it. Mostly because I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to affirm that I know this will work. I know I will feel better and we'll get there. But I will keep you all updated. I will show you some of the recipes and stuff that I have been eating, how I've gotten through the challenges of not being able to have like garlic and onions and seasoning. And we're going to Disney on Ice this weekend, and I love hot dogs. I love hot dogs. You can't have a hot dog there. Can't have hot dog. My children are going to be eating cotton candy and Slurpees and slushies and all of the things, and I'm not going to be able to partake. I love hot dogs, guys. Provide your feedback, comments. I really would love to know what you guys are thinking if you have any questions. And if you guys want to know the gal that's helping me out, I will ask her if she's open to taking on new clients. I know she's new. She's hasn't started her practice yet, but I know she would love to help anybody and everybody that needs it. So let me know and I will send the contact information. Keep watching to follow my journey. Thanks, guys.